All right, what's up, y'all? DA here. This is my out of the theater review for Civil War film I just saw. And look, lots of action in this thing towards the end. All right, the beginning is not very much action, but it ends with an absolute bang. It's not what you expect, though. Okay, I don't think this movie is what a lot of people expect it to be. The story is about these journalists that are trying to travel from New York all the way to Washington, D.C. to interview the president during the middle of this Civil War. And the cool thing about this is it doesn't ask you to pick a side. It's really showing you the journey of these journalists and the horrific things they see along the way. Some of the casualties of war, basically. Some of the bad things, the way war turns people and changes people. That's kind of what this movie is about. And you see this through the eyes of this young journalist, this young photojournalist. Not Kirsten Dunst's character, okay? Kirsten Dunst's character is really she's the main character, but not the protagonist, if you get my drift, all right? Some of you guys might understand what I'm referring to. But she's the main character that we kind of are along the ride with, but the protagonist is this younger journalist, okay? This young girl who wants to be like Kirsten Dunst. She's kind of living in Kirsten Dunst, or walking in Kirsten Dunst's footsteps. And it's a really interesting look at, how war changes people. Kirsten Dunst's character, I guess she's been through war before. She's seen a lot on other, war campaigns as a journalist. It's really interesting to see how up close and personal some of these journalists, I guess, get when it comes to covering war. Very, very interesting on the ground kind of action in certain parts of the film. But yeah, I think it was a great movie. The guy that played Pablo Escobar, I didn't even realize he was in this. The guy that plays Pablo Escobar, and I saw him in the trailer. I guess I didn't really recognize him from Narcos. He's in this. He gives a really good performance. And yeah, there's some haunting moments and some shake up moments. Look, if you get startled by gunshots, loud bangs and booms, yeah, you got to get prepared for this. Get prepared for it. But overall, I think this is a solid movie. A lot of it's very engaging. Okay, it's very engaging. It keeps you on the edge of your seats. Like I said, it doesn't start out that way. It starts out, you think it's just going to be kind of like this boring road trip film, and they're just going to be having all of these esoteric conversations talking about war and life and the meaning and everything. But then they start delivering the goods, and man, I mean, they really deliver it about midway through the film. About the time that Jesse Plemons' character pops on the screen, things get real crazy at that moment. Jesse Plemons he's good, all right, but he's not on the film long. He's not in the film very long, but he's really good. He's really good in this. So yeah, I highly recommend this movie. Again, it ends with an absolute bang. And there's some commentary that you can definitely see here on how they feel about war, how they feel about how people feel about what's going on in the world today. And but the thing is they don't take sides. You never know what side is this the left side, is it the right side, is this they don't do all of that. All right, they just show two sides at war with each other. And at the end of this movie, it kind of has an interesting final shot, and it makes you really sit back and think about the casualties of war, how things ultimately end for a lot of these people that push the policies and things. So it's very interesting. But anyway, I give this movie a 9. I think it's a 9 out of 10. But it didn't get to that moment until the end. At the end of the movie, that's when it gets to that 9 out of 10. Because it's just slam bang action. I love the ending. I absolutely love the ending of this film. And again, highly recommend it. Go out and check it out if you like some good action, but also some thought-provoking content. I think you'll love it. All right, that'll be it. Derek Anderson checking out. Go and see that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'll see you next time.